Salutations to Pokemon trainers. Welcome back to the Pokemon Sun and Moon video. Today we just got a pretty much massive trailer. It was a good 3.5 minutes long, just a bit longer than that, and we got some information that people have been craving, people have been dying for. We finally got the first stage evolutions of the starters.
Yep.
And of course I'm joined by my friend Dawson as per usual.
Hello.
So the very first evolution we see, of course, is Rowlet, because he's the first in the Pokédex, and hello to Mr. Dartrix. Dawson,
Yeah.
since Rowlet is your favorite of the three, tell me what you think about this guy.
Um, I equally like all three of them. I think they're all just fine. I think this is a pretty standard uh, evolutionary line so far. I mean, it looks very plausible that Rowlet would turn into this and would evolve into this. Um, in the trailer, he's a little bit creepy. He kind of has these weird. His eyes are closed for a lot of it, and then he'll kind of like open up his eyes and he'll like be angry or surprised, which is kind of weird.
Mm-hmm.
Sticks with the bow tie. The green is a little bit different this time. It's more like an olive green instead of like a, I don't know what kind of green it is.
You're saying that's like foresty mint green?
Sure, whatever it is. This time he has like little seeds in his wing.
Mm-hmm.
Which is kind of cool. Again, like Dartrix Dart, he sends out those little leaves, which still points towards the Archer, being its final evolution. I think it's just, I feel like it'll grow on me. The more we see from him, and the more probably like fan art that comes in the next about 2 minutes. So yeah, I think I really do dig him. What about you?
I think he's a suave little bird, and he'll probably be my choice for when I play through Sun, which is going to be my second game, since Moon will be my main version. But I think he's interesting, and I mean, I'm not really a grass fan. My favorite grass type is Trico, if I had to choose one out of all the starters. But this guy is pretty cool too.
Can I read his stuff?
Have fun.
Alright, so he is the Blade Quill Pokemon. He is, again, still grass flying. He is 2 foot 4 inches. He is 35 pounds, and he still has the ability to overgrow, which I believe Rowlet has the ability to overgrow, right? Or is it? Oh no! Wait, or do they all
always have those abilities, being Overgrow, Blaze, and Torrent.
All right. Now there is a long, overdrawn thing, but I'll just kind of summarize, or not summarize, but I'll just kind of try to read through it quick. Dartrix is extremely sensitive to other presences in the area and can detect opponents behind it and throw feathers to strike them without even seeing them. The Pokemon conceals sharp-bladed feathers inside its wings, showing outstanding precision, and it sends them flying and attack. And it goes beyond propelling its blades or blade quills in simple straight lines. It can even bend these feathers to change their trajectories. So still points straight towards getting the Archer.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I dig it.
He's cool.
And then there's a bunch of stuff about ruffling its feathers,
and
dirt.
Being clean.
It's like very pampered. So yeah, makes sense. Still pointing towards the Archer.
Yeah. So, I mean, out of all three starters, we both can agree on this. He's the one that looks the least like his leaked evolution.
Oh yeah.
But moving forward, if you have nothing else to say on Dartrix.
No, let's go to yours. Your favorite.
We have Torracat. And Torracat is awesome. That is Litten's evolution. He's still just a pure fire type, at least for now. Until it evolves and it's going to get that dark typing. Cross the fingers. And I think this guy is absolutely cool. Like, I love that, at least for now, he's still a quadruped. So I'm keeping my fingers and toes crossed, thinking and hoping and praying that he stays quadruped and those leaked evolutions are just concept ideas that they didn't necessarily go with.
Curl them toes.
Curl them toes. But I
They're
just love this guy.
definitely getting them.
If y'all don't know, I love cats. I have 2 of them, and I love this cat as well. I love all cats. Cats are cool. Um, it made me so happy when I saw him in Pokemon Refresh, just like kneading at the ground, because I just find it absolutely adorable, and I love it. This guy is just so freaking cool.
Yep.
And I'm sticking with my name Pride for him, at least until we see the final evolution, because then it might change to Wrath. But for now, it's still Pride. I like that.
Wrath,
Wrath.
like from Ben 10.
Yeah.
It's a pretty dope name.
Yeah.
I like that. I like Ben 10.
I mean,
If
it's
you didn't
really,
know.
if it evolves the way it's going to evolve, it's pretty much the same thing. So, Dawson, what do you think about little Torracat here?
I enjoy his design. I think it's again the exact same thing with Rowlet. I apologize if you can hear my grandpa's feet sliding around in the background. The man in 70-something years hasn't learned to pick up his feet. I think it's a reasonable evolution. Just like Rowlet, you can see the evolution take place, and that's what Sun and Moon's been doing. And you can see the obvious evolutionary chain with these. It's not like Magikarp to Gyarados. We haven't really had any of those so far. I think the first thing I said when I saw it was like, oh, it has a bell. And then I kind of started thinking about the final evolution has a belt, and they both like have these little. They both shoot flames, and yeah, he looks like a rugged street cat.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like once he turns into that wrestler, he's gonna. Yeah, I don't. All the words I want right now, I can't pull because I'm tired and I'm sick, and I'm just read off its stats. It's cool.
I think just like Litten, he's still the Fire Cat Pokemon. I think Litten is also that. He's still pure Fire type. 2'4", 55 pounds. Got the ability Blaze like every other Fire type starter ever. And his little description here says, the belt-like object attached to at the base of Torracat's neck is a flame sac, an organ that produces flames. Torracat's emotions cause a high rise in the organ's temperature, and when the organ spits flames, it rings with a high, clear sound of a bell. Torracat attacks using the flames emitted from this bell.
That is disgusting.
Kind
It
of
has a flame sack on its. Oh my god! It's like when they were talking about how Litten just like licks its fur and the oil it uses, it spits the oil and lights it on fire.
Yeah.
It's just like, oh, now he has a flame sack.
I can dig it.
Yeah,
I really hope that when he actually like, attacks, it'll make up the sound of a bell, since that's part of his description. Because I feel like that's like a detail that'd be just like oddly missed.
And it says right here, Torracat has a great love for battle and will attack so relentlessly that its opponents lose the will to fight. And then it acts spoiled and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And
then the cat punch that this Pokemon can dish out with its strong forelegs is extremely powerful. It can bend iron bars and knock out large men with a single blow.
I have no clue where you just read that, but
it's the very bottom chunk of text. But it's still there. Okay.
Oh, I didn't even see that.
Yeah.
I didn't scroll that far.
That's kind of aiming towards Wrestler. Sad face. But the bottom text basically is just pointing towards Wrestler.
Oh yeah, they've all led to these leaked evolutions.
Yeah.
I'm literally I've been looking. I've just accepted them since the very beginning. Since we saw, I can't remember her name, the green hair chick. What's her name? Since we've seen her, and then we've seen Ash wearing the clothes in Sun and Moon, or in the Sun and Moon anime, we're literally getting them. People saying that it's a possibility. No, we're getting them, guys. Just don't even hold your hopes or whatever. We're getting them.
I mean, I'm still holding out hope for a little bit of a split evolution like Rockruff.
No, we're not having split evolution.
I don't think so.
I don't think so. I don't think that we're gonna split them because I mean, with these starters, you can't really split them without having two wrestlers, two archers, and two sirens.
I mean, there's two different directions they can go for a lot of things.
I know, but with when it comes to Rockruff, they never really pointed towards a split evolution. They never categorized him as a werewolf or like having or like two-faced or anything. They never do that. With these, it's like, yeah, he shoots feathers, he wrestles people, and then next up we have
Yes.
Poplio's evolution,
Whose name is escaping me. It'll be
Bryony,
yeah, Bryony. Brony.
which when I first read it, I read it as Brony, which is not a good inclination or a good uh, first what's the word, Justin?
I don't
First
know.
no first Justin, God, what is the word, Justin? First just start talking and I'll think of the word.
So Bryony is 100% feminine, so that's definitely leaning towards the siren evolution.
100%.
But still, I think this is everybody's least favorite of the three, as since it has since day one, with Poplio being the least favorite of the three.
First impression, I got it.
Okay.
Brony, first impression,
Okay.
I got it.
Okay.
Took me a second.
I don't care for this thing too much. I mean, it's alright, but it's definitely nowhere near the top of my favorite male evolution list.
Sure.
Um, I'll have it for the decks, but I probably won't really touch it ever. But I don't really have much to say about this because it's just there for me. It's okay-ish.
All right.
What do you think of it, Dawson?
So the only thing I am not digging are its little ears,
Mm-hmm.
but it looks like the beginning of like braided hair, which you see on the final evolution, the siren. It has very long hair,
Mm-hmm.
so though I'm not digging the little ball things, I can live with them because I actually really like the siren. I dug it from the very beginning. Justin didn't really like that. I remember when we were first talking about it. He said that he didn't like it was so feminine. That he wishes there's a masculine and a feminine kind of split between them.
Yeah, my whole thought was I wish
But I
there was
was,
an evolution, like a male evolution and a female evolution,
but then
because because starters have a 7/8 chance of being male, so most of these sirens out here are about to be guys, and that's about to be kind of odd.
yeah. But then I look at it this way, and I look at all of the Pokemon that are strictly masculine, and that's most of them. Most of them are all masculine Pokemon that you cannot see as female.
I mean,
So having
but
one
the
of
argument can be
them,
made because it's still that 7/8 chance of being male, so most of them are male.
yeah, but then it comes down to like you look at Emboar Sceptile, you even look at freaking Venusaur, you look at Blaziken, you look at freaking Superior, or Samurai, you look at all of them, they're all masculine Pokemon. There's not one starter that turns out being feminine. Not one in its final evolution. Not, and if you have one in your head, tell me, because not one of them are.
Meganium.
Um, okay, not no, even I get maybe Meganium, and then you have like stupid Venusaur, which the females have a seat on top, and then Mega Evolution it just doesn't have a seat at all. So weird.
I don't think there's any
Um,
gender differences within Mega Evolution.
huh?
I don't think there's any gender differences between Mega Evolutions.
I don't know. I know there has to be. I know there's something. I watched a video on it once. I believe. But having this be a feminine Pokemon, I like it because it not only is Poplio like the oddball of the group, but it turns into, for me at least, and for a few people out there, it turns into a beautiful Pokemon if the siren comes true. I
Mm-hmm.
do want to read its stuff off real quick. It is the Pop Star Pokemon,
Which is
which
cool.
leads towards the siren singing. It still keeps the basic water type. It's 2 feet, 38 pounds, and has the ability Torrent. Brownie learns its dances by imitating the other members of its colony. It sometimes even learns dances from humans. This Pokemon is a hard worker and pours itself into its efforts until it has memorized each dance. As it dances, Brownie creates balloon after balloon. In battle, it first sends its opponent into disarray with its dancing, and then slaps its balloon into its target, causing the balloon to explode and deal damage. And then it also says like Brownie also acts cheery and positive, even when it's sad. It dances in perfect time with others, even if they just met. Moonlight nights, you can sometimes see throngs of Brownie. I wonder if that's like a group thing with stuff.
Hmm.
Throngs of Brownie dancing as one in perfect fluidity. Um, I mean, they mentioned like the moonlight, and then they're like dancing. Maybe instead of singing, they dance and draw people in,
Hmm.
which is it was a cool twist for like the dancing seal, the circus dancing seal. Um, so yeah, this one, me and Justin's our first impressions on the design were that Rowlet's evolution didn't really follow with the rest in the leaked final evolutions. But when you read the descriptions, they all point towards the Chinese leaks.
Yeah.
So yeah, I mean that's something. But we do have a few more things that were talked about and kind of announced, or briefly touched on in the trailer. So what are those?
I just want to. We're not going to talk heavily on these, but there's a few different features that were announced.
Yeah,
Festival Plaza, you get festival coins. Basically, that's what you use to, I think, dye your clothes and do stuff like that. So that's
sure.
cool. You do little tasks to get coins. Kind of how, like, I think in X and Y, you could do, like, little, like, jobs at, like, a hotel Lumios to get money. So kind of like that, at least in my opinion. There's a thing called Poke Pelago, where different,
Oh, the archipelago. I just realized that.
yeah. You can go to different little islands when your Pokemon's in your box, it seems like. And then um, the different islands do different things. One basically gets you berries. One gets you the beans for or candy or whatever for Pokemon Refresh. And I think uh, one does some like little training for you, and your Pokemon can get stronger. And one you can get like items like stones and stuff.
Were you looking at all of the little icons like I was, trying to see if there's any hidden new Pokemon in there?
I
Like
wasn't
I
really,
was,
but I mean, I'm sure the internet would have blown up by now if there was any little detail like that hidden.
I haven't looked at anything yet. But there's like one screenshot. I don't know if it'll show you, but there's like just a little Metapod in the corner, and I was like, God fucking damn it! I saw it out of the corner of my eye when before this the slide changed, and I was
Hmm.
like, that's a new Pokemon. Ah, it's Metapod. God dang it, Metapod. Metapod's tricking me. But yeah, do you think this will be a feature that they're gonna let you take advantage of in the demo?
I don't know if this will be in the demo per se. It might be like a very like, bare bones version of it, but
Because in the Japanese trailer, they almost kind of correlated the two together.
mhm.
It seemed to me, at least, or maybe it was just my non-speaking Japanese ass making stuff up.
Um, Another detail that's a very big thing that people were not sure about is Mega Evolutions are officially confirmed to come back. Dexio and Senna, I think her name is, uh, basically tell you about Mega Evolution and how you can do it with your Z Ring. And it looks like you can buy the Mega Stones for battle points, which leads to thinking there's either like some kind of like Battle Frontier or like I think it's Battle Mansion in X and Y to get the battle points, and you can get to get all your old Mega Stones. But an interesting note for competitive people out there,
What if you could trade them over?
yeah, but you can't put them in. You can't put items in Pokemon Bank, but
No, I mean you just trade yourself.
yeah.
You can trade a buddy.
Um, an interesting note is that it's basically to quell the destructive force that is Mega Evolution, at least in the competitive scene, for the competitions at least. You cannot use Mega Evolutions in the upcoming tournaments that Pokemon holds, which is a pretty good idea, I would say, because it was like,
What's the point?
I mean, the point is, basically every team at Worlds
It
consists
has like a
of,
Mega Kangaskhan.
yeah, and so it's like they want more variety because it's more interesting than Kangaskhan, 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 Kangaskhan,
Yeah, but
Kangaskhan,
just to
Lucario,
ban
Kangaskhan, Noah, Kangaskhan.
just to ban one of the biggest changes to competitive battling and just ban it altogether. That's just dumb.
Yeah,
Because I mean
I can
that
see the
literally
point
changes.
of it.
I mean, what's the point of Mega Evolution then? When it comes to like, I mean, it's literally a battle strategy that they introduced to the game, and then now they've banned it.
I don't know.
Yeah, that's just dumb.
I mean, it'll
And
still be there
I'm
all
not a
throughout like
battler.
YouTube videos and YouTube Wi-Fi battles and stuff like that.
Like
So,
it will never bother me at all. Like I don't care, but I
hmm
feel like there's some battles out there that are most battlers. I mean, they built teams around these megas, and
hmm
though of course every team pretty much consists of the exact same Pokemon, which is kind of annoying. I feel like they should just put some more um, don't I don't know how to explain it because I'm not a battler, but they should put more I don't know rules in place for certain Pokemon, like they do, like they just ban random Pokemon different tiers.
hmm
Because just banning Mega Evolution altogether in competitive battling, when it comes to like worlds and stuff, that just seems like it's too much.
I mean, it's like I think are trying to kind of also balance out the playing field a little bit because like one Mega Evolution could sweep an entire opponent's team. So it's
If
like
you
that's
use it
kind of not
correctly.
fair. Like make Kangaskhan get a few punches off, +2 or whatever, and literally sweep an entire team. That's kind of not fair. And it's not really, you don't really have a fighting chance if you're not prepared to take on a Mega Kangaskhan.
Then ban Kangaskhan.
I mean, yeah, but then people are like, why just ban one? Because this one's also broken. It's like, why ban these 5 and still
They
have
have
these
just
10?
banned they have banned Pokemon.
They don't.
Great
I don't
Mega
think.
Rayquaza was banned right off the bat. They never they're like, no, you cannot use him at all. Like literally, right? It wasn't even like in one tournament, and they were like, all right, they're just like,
They knew
no,
from the start he was overpowered because he
yeah,
could
they're like,
evolve
no, you
and
cannot
still
use
hold
him.
item.
And even like both Mega Mewtwo's, you cannot use.
hmm
So I mean, there are Pokemon that they're just like, no. And if Mega Kingscan has become that big of a deal, and that's kind of like the center face of why they're banning Mega Evolution, they should just ban it and left the other ones for the battlers to choose from.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, neither of us can play competitive, so it doesn't really affect either our experiences with the games. So we're okay. And there's one final little amazing, huge, spectacular detail that I want to bring up, and that is we are getting a special demo version in exactly 2 weeks. And in this demo version, this is how you get the Ash Greninja. So that is real cool. Basically taking it out from the Auroch demo, which is how you got the Glalie and Steelixite. That's how you get Ash Greninja.
Yep.
And I'm excited.
So, like you said, 2 weeks from now, which that is October 18th.
Yep, which is actually 1 month before the games come out, barring Europe. Sorry, Europe.
They come out what 3 days afterwards?
Something like that.
It's not exactly because it doesn't come out. Does it come out?
November 18th.
It does, doesn't it? God,
Yep.
my brother's gonna be mad at me now that I forgot his birthday. All
Um,
right, continue.
and this Greninja you get, has a special ability called Battle Bond, which basically turns it into Ash Greninja. Um,
Yes, so it's an ability that turns into it, not like a special type of crystal
yeah, not
or
like a
whatever.
Z crystal.
Yeah.
Just a description for the ability Battle Bond. It triggers this Pokemon's form change to Action Ninja after it causes the opposed Pokemon to faint. So basically, knock out a Pokemon, turns to Action Ninja. You get stat boosts all around.
Kind of like Wishy Washy when it goes to half health. It just kind of
Yeah.
changes form.
And then after the battle ends, it returns to its original Greninja form. So, Yeah.
Isn't that kind of weird though? Because you can only really use that um, within like trainer battles and stuff.
Hmm.
Because I mean, if you're using Greninja and you knock out a Pokemon in the wild,
There's no point of it changing.
there's no point of it changing because it
Unless you're in
literally
like a horde
changed and
battle.
changed back. Yeah, but that's kind of weird that you have to knock out the Pokemon out.
I mean, it
Pokemon.
makes sense because it like should require something to change, not just change instantly.
Oh
But
yeah, I mean, like
yeah,
with Wishiwashi, like we said, it's half health and it changes into its more bulky form. But it's weird that you have to knock out the Pokemon first because I mean, if you're using this thing to I mean, if you just have this thing randomly and you're fighting through the grass, then it's going to be a lot of form changes and then just turning straight back. So I don't know. It's kind of strange.
hmm. But at the end of the day, it's here. I think everybody pretty much saw it coming that this thing was coming.
Oh yeah, I mean, everything people have speculated so far, except for like a very few leaks,
Hmm.
have come true so far. Um, and people's speculations and people like sitting there, I'm in the Mega Evolution. Is it going to return or not? Of course it's going to return. And for the people out there that thought it was not, you're stupid. You're just stupid. I'm sorry, you're stupid. But it's like maybe not new megas, and so I mean we're definitely probably not going to get any new megas. That's just something that's not going to happen. But thinking that Mega Evolution was just not going to return in general, and no, it was gonna.
Yeah.
And then now with the return of the Battle Frontier, maybe with the battle points, and then seeing Ash Ninja, I feel like that was kind of like a thing that everybody was just gonna like we Ask Ninja, we're gonna get in the game. It's gonna be some type of like get your code when you buy your or pre-order your game or something like that. Like you get like pulverizing pancake or whatever, the Munchlax.
Hmm.
Um, but I thought that this was just coming. But I guess the stuff I've been reading from like Twitter and Facebook so far, people are like, "Oh my God, Ash Ninja's actually in the game." It's like, are you stupid? I thought this was a thing that we all
I
just
mean, there's a lot
expected.
of things that are like anime only, so this could be just one of those things. But I'm happy that it's
And
not.
it looks cool in game.
Yeah,
It
and
does
like
look really cool.
Greninja's my favorite out of the three Kalos starters, so I like
Pretty
him.
much everybody's.
Yeah, except yours.
No, I like Quilladin.
Yeah.
He's dope. He's fat and dope.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. I'm excited. One thing I want to point out is we get more news in 10 days. So
Oh Lord.
subscribe and stick around for that. That is Friday the 14th for any of y'all that don't know what 10 days from now is or watching this like tomorrow and think it's a little off. Nope, Friday the 14th. So
Yeah.
that'll be cool. That'll probably be whatever comes out in Korokoro, probably a few days before that trailer will drop,
Yep.
which we'll still cover,
Probably.
most likely.
Yes.
So thank y'all for watching. Let me know down below what do you think of this trailer. What do you think about the starter evolutions? Which one is your favorite? Crash Ninja? Any detail that came out in the trailer? Let me know your thoughts and opinions on it.
Yep.
Dawson, are you satisfied?
I'm tired and satisfied, Justin.
Okay. I'm satisfied too. So thank y'all for watching, and we'll see y'all next time.
Bye.